Hi friends, it's Brandon from Peak Life, and whether you're charting your course or chasing your dream, I'm here to help you design, build, and live your peak life. So let's take this journey together and live our peak life. Have you ever found yourself saying, I wish I'd known this earlier? Well, today we're diving into my own 10 life lessons that I wish I would have known 10 years earlier. So if you're ready to save a decade of trial and error, let's get into it. Lesson number 1, the trap of good enough. If you do any amount of reading, chances are that you've heard of the book Good to Great by Jim Collins. And in that book, there's a quote, and it goes like this: good is the enemy of great. And the reason we don't have great schools is principally because we have good schools. And few people attain a great life, in large part because it's so easy to settle for a good life. So if you have a good life, a good job, a good relationship, that's fantastic. But never let good become the ceiling. Always try to push through that ceiling and search for greatness. Life lesson number 2. Health isn't just a trend, it's your wealth. In our 20s and early 30s, many of us neglect our health. But sooner or later, we realize that feeling good 98% of the time is worth the price that it costs. And that isn't about crash diets or extreme fitness. No, instead it's about finding something sustainable. A sustainable way to eat, an exercise regime that you can do 5-6 times a week, and something that you enjoy doing and want to keep on doing for a decade. So all you have to do is find an enjoyable way to stay fit and to eat sustainably. Your future self will thank you. Lesson number 3, the effort multiplier. Expect it. Almost anything in life that's worth having, whether it's a business, a skill, or a relationship, is going to take way more effort to attain it than you first thought. So expect it. Expect things to take 3 to 10 times longer than you want it to. But that's okay, because most people are going to quit along the way and they're never going to have that result that you dream. But you're not going to quit. You're going to keep on going until you achieve. Lesson number 4, surround yourself with giants. If you want to fast track your way to growth, there's no better way than surrounding yourself with people that are better than you. So surround yourself with people who make more money than you, people that are smarter than you, people that are faster than you, fitter than you, kinder than you. Whatever you can do, you will grow exponentially if you surround yourself by people that are better, as they've already dealt with the limiting beliefs that you have. They'll elevate you and inspire you. Lesson number 5, simplify to amplify. Fancy morning rituals and elaborate evening routines, yeah, they're great, but only if they serve you. And eventually, they might just become crutches, something that you can't function without. When this happens, it's time to declutter. So I challenge you to streamline your life and ruthlessly remove anything that doesn't actively add value. And when you do this, just watch how your productivity soars. Lesson number 6, value time over money. This is a big one, and one that I'm just starting to realize more and more. That the more you value your time over money, the happier you'll be, because you can earn back money, but you can't earn back time. So invest in experiences, in memories, and in a relationship, because the best things in life aren't things at all. But one quick life hack for this is to use your money to buy back time. This could be by getting house cleaners or getting meal prep services. But essentially, the more money that you can spend to gain more time, the more leverage you'll have. Lesson number 7, embrace failure as stepping stones. Have you ever faced a setback? Well, join the club. We have t-shirts. But instead of seeing these setbacks as dead ends, instead treat these failures as invaluable lessons. And they're just stepping stones that are going to lead you to where you need to go. Each stumble is really just a story, a badge, a memory of what didn't work. And a good reminder that I like to tell myself is you either win or you learn. Lesson number 8, lifelong learning is non-negotiable. Do you remember that degree that you got years ago? The one that might have seemed like it was half a lifetime ago? Well, that was just the starting, not the end of your education. The world keeps evolving, and you need to too. So make a habit out of lifelong learning. Dive into books, courses, seminars, and mentorships. No matter what situation you're in, try to always be curious. And each year you should set aside a budget that's going to go to your personal and professional development. And it's up to you to spend that money every year. There's no better investment that you can make than in yourself. Lesson number 9, don't chase perfection, seek progress. Perfection is that elusive ideal, but it's not one that helps. Instead of getting paralyzed by perfection, just focus on progress. Day by day, step by step, celebrate the small wins. And over time, they will compound into something magnificent. And finally, lesson number 10, listen more than you speak. So last but not least, fine-tune the art of listening. We often want to be heard, but there's immense power in instead hearing. As true wisdom doesn't come from speaking, it comes from asking better questions. There's a saying that goes, the value of your life is directly proportional to the value of your questions. So ask great questions and then listen intently and deeply to the response. And as a nice addition, you will make people feel valued, heard, and understood. Well, life with all of its twists and turns has an uncanny way of teaching us lessons. These 10 life lessons are just a few ideas that I've come across, so I hope that you can apply them to your life and save a bit of time. Your journey might differ, but the essence remains the same. Grow, evolve, and most importantly, enjoy the ride. Thanks so much for watching. And if you enjoyed this, please subscribe and watch another one of my videos up here. Bye.